Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Hope you have a productive week behind you and that you're looking forward to get your weekend started. But first, as always, a brand new challenge is upon us. This time we're taken to Nevarro, where we have to take down a squad of droids. Wait, what? There's Newt Gunn right there. He's not a droid. What's going on here? Looks like CG decided, you know what, Newt is going to be a droid there. Anyways, as always, I'll cover the modifiers and defeats first. There'll be YouTube chapters below, as always. If you want to skip through to the battles, I've got 4 different battles here for you today. 2 different Separatist lineups. One with General Grievous lead, another one with Trench if you do have him. Spoiler alert, Trench actually seems to work better. And then also 2 remaining teams for the other 2 feats as well, with Imperial Troopers and Padme. Now, what all of these teams, with the exception of Trench, have in common, they will all nuke GG, so we will have 3 ways of nuking GG today, so hopefully you enjoyed. It was definitely fun nuking him out of the gate. Okay, so let's first look at the modifiers. The Remnant of Power for Nevarro. So whenever we inflict a debuff, we gain a stack of Imperial Rule, and this gives us extra offense and potency per stack. Not that amazing modifier, I guess, doesn't do a whole lot, to be honest. And then if we look at the player modifier, Malicious Minions, very good one. We get stat boosts across the board. Most importantly, we do get a Sniper Droid summoned, that is unless you use Geobrute Alpha, then you will not get him. So I think Geobrute Alpha should be off the table for this one, because Sniper Droid has an insta-kill ability once it reaches 5 stacks of charge, and that's how we're gonna nuke General Grievous the first time in this video. In terms of the enemy modifier, they gain extra offense. Okay, I guess whenever they score a critical hit, they inflict target lock, and then whenever they damage target lock the enemy, they will be recovering 10% protection. So actually, B2, you very quickly nuke General Grievous down, but then B2 proves quite resilient with his constant AoE spamming, landing debuffs, right, gaining lots of stack of Imperial Rule, and then as well proccing those target locks, constantly healing himself up. So actually, from one way, B2 is the biggest threat here, not really Grievous. So let's look at the feats next that we have to achieve today. So it's a Separatist challenge, so we have to win with a full team of Separatist units, win with using no more than 3 special abilities. So Imperial Troopers are usually the way to go for this one, so I'll do that as well. And then finally have to win after gaining Taunt 5 times. We'll just do General Kenobi there with Padme for this feat as well. We'll be able to nuke Grievous there also. Alright, so let's first bring up the Separatist droids here with GG Lee, just kind of standard droid lineup. Now this one's a bit of an RNG based. I had to run this 4 or 5 times. That Sniper droid survived long enough to get 5 stacks of charge. There we go. So what you want to do here is to get stacks of charge, enemy has to take turns. So I just kept hammering AoEs from B2, this constantly triggering enemy B2, they triggering my B2. So like this, you know, whenever Sniper Droid gets its first turn, we'll already have 5 stacks of charge. There we go. Let's go ahead and roll up with Droidica. Maybe get some target locks. I don't know. There you go. Got a couple. Okay. Almost there. We'll just keep hammering those AoEs. There we go. Sniper Droid made it. Just insta-kill, nuking General Grievous there. Can ignore taunts, insta-kill. And from here on out, we just have to clean up, which sounds easier than it is, as mentioned before there. B2 definitely like proving very difficult. Look at the amount of stacks of Imperial Rule it's got on them. But once B2 is down, this becomes, well, easy. As you can see, I'll still lose everybody. Only Grievous, I think, will survive, and Sniper Droid in the end. But there you go. Definitely, this is a little bit more RNG based. I found actually the Trench one to be a little bit better. Only got Separatist feat done with this one, as mentioned before. We'll be doing other teams for the other feats. So we got Armor Trench here. We're gonna put tank tag over on Django. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And sure, just get some protection up with Sniper Droid. I'm gonna put weapon tag. I like to put it to Newt just so he gets more turns spreading extortion. Hide everybody under stealth. Then we do AoE here with burning, and here's important thing to land that burning on B2 so it can't gain, because under trench lead burning acts similar as under Jungle Lead, where they can't gain bonus turn meter. Hey, don't take out Magna Guard. I don't want Grievous taking a bonus turn. Don't have 5 stacks of charge, so I'm gonna just do basic there with the sniper droid, get a stun on Newt so he doesn't spread his extortion. B1's out in the stealth, so let's go ahead and hit him, and finally let's put Medpack, I guess, over on Duke over there. Okay, an AoE from Grievous. Yeah, just keep, I guess, pinging away at B1. I'm just gonna do a basic here, just waiting for B2 to finally get out. Let's see if I can land a shock on Grievous. Unfortunately, no shocks there. This should be able to hopefully nuke Newt Gunray. He's not coming back from that one. Remember, Django prevents revives with his Zeta. Let's see if we can get some stagger. Nothing. Man, they're resisting everything. Alright, there we go. Got 5 stacks of charge of Sniper Droid. Let's go ahead, nuke General Grievous. And now we just have to deal with this pesky B2. But luckily with shock, it won't be able to gain bonus turn meter. Let's go ahead, spread that extortion. And we just have to clean this up. There we go. 1 hit, 2 hit. Almost got him. A mass assist on B1, so he doesn't heal up B2, because remember, shock only prevents health recovery. They can still recover protection. And there we go. A basic on B2, and down he goes. Okay, so they took care of the Separatist feat. Now we do have to get this one with using only 3 basics. And the way I did it was with here General Veers, Troopers, and Dash. Obviously had to a little bit adjust the turn order, because Dash needs to go first, so he opens up with an AoE that dispels all the buffs and as well inflicts defense down and daze that cannot be resisted. So this kind of stops B2 from getting turn meter, and also bring General Grievous out of stealth so we can nuke him. So you may need to a little bit tweak your mods here. So my dash is at 353 speed. So what I had to do, I had to remove a mod, I think, from Piet, just to make sure that Piet goes after dash. Don't forget about extra 20 speed we get for Imperial Troopers with Veers lead. So that's the turn order you want. Dash, then Piet needs to go as well. Then Stark, and then Dark Trooper and Veers. So that will be the turn order. The reason why I'm bringing in here actually Stark, not Range Trooper, because Range Trooper, right, those random assist, you can randomly get General Grievous below 100% health before you do mass assist to nuke him. So actually Stark is good because you get extra 50% armor penetration, which will help out a little bit with the damage on these guys, so we can successfully nuke Grievous at the beginning. Okay, let's hop in the battle now, and let me show you how this goes. Well, I guess showing you as well the offense on my Dark Trooper, just so you have reference point of what I've been dealing with, because it'll a little bit depend there. You have to watch out, don't get Grievous below 100% health, so he doesn't put mark on somebody. So we'll open up with an AoE here from Dash, get everybody out of stealth, daze, defense down. You will want to put now mark over on Dark Trooper. And now at this point you will have to test what you want to do. Like if for my case, for my damage output, that's why I'm showing you offense there on Dark Trooper and everything. If I did basic on Grievous with Stark and basic with Dark Trooper, this got Grievous below 100% health. So in this case I will just do basic over on B2, and then with Stark, and then basic from Dark Trooper will go on to Grievous. Now, for example, you got maybe Relic 8 Dark Trooper, maybe this will be so much damage that you will get your General Grievous already below 100% health. Then just switch around, do Stark basic on Grievous, and then basic with Dark Trooper on B2. So just test out, you know, which way you want to go here. But with my Relic levels, that's what I did there. There we go. Basic with a Relic 6 Dark Trooper was not enough. Now we got everything lined up for the nuke. Let's go ahead and nuke Grievous out of here before he even gets a turn. Dark Trooper will go in there twice because obviously we put that, what, the Imperial Ambition or whatever it's called on him. And there we go. We nuked him there, and from here on out, basics only. We used 3 special abilities, so we used the Dash's AoE, Piet's Imperial Ambition, and then an AoE there, mass assist from Veers. And this now completed very quickly, very easily. They're simple tricks. So now we as well need to look at how we're gonna get the taunts up. So for this one I'll be using Padme. Now Padme here, she needs to go first or straight after C-3PO and Bad Batch Echo, but she needs to go obviously before Yoda and Kenobi for this to work, because she will go give protection up to everybody, and this will then convert into courage once they get a turn. So again, you may need to adjust speeds here. My Padme, she's at 290. My Yoda there, he was slower anyway, so didn't have to slow him down. Now Yoda's battle meditation also gives you protection up, which means more courage for the team. And then moving on, we got here Kenobi. I had to remove more of him to make him slower. We will start off with his cleanse ability that will give a retribution to everybody, and that's how we're gonna nuke Grievous when he does his AoE. We'll just counter attack and take him out. And obviously Kenobi's here for the taunt. Whenever somebody's critically hit, he will gain a taunt, and as well whenever protection up as well expires, also will gain the taunt. There we go, 266. Had to remove mod of him to make him slower. C3PO speed doesn't really matter all that much. We'll just call their Padme for an assist because her basic will also give us protection up. And then finally the key piece here as well, Bad Batch Echo. He's got an AoE, healing immunity days, dispel, can't be resisted. So that's how we'll be able to get Grievous out of stealth and nuke him once he does his AoE. So just showing the speed on Echo. He's a fast character anyway, shouldn't have problems getting him there. Go out first. Okay, so this is how we're gonna play it. Let's go ahead, dispel, get days on everybody, healing immunity. We go, and then we are going to go ahead and Magna Guard in this case will be our second target, not B2, because Magna Guard can dispel with his AoE debuffs. So that's why we're gonna go there, call Padme for an assist, targeting Magna Guard. We get protection up. We'll do an AoE just to do some damage to Magna Guard already, and gives us bonus turn, protection up. And there we go. We will now use the middle special here just to get retribution. Our guys, Kenobi there with 21 stacks of courage. Whenever he counterattacks, will basically one-shot nuke General Grievous. So with him out, still not quite finished yet. As mentioned before, this B2 is quite annoying, but as long as he's dazed, we should be good. That's why in this case our next target will be Magna Guard. Maybe get a stun on him if you're there, can stick it. Sometimes he resists, sometimes not. Then Yoda's got turn meter removal if in case there is no stun on Magna Guard. With Magna Guard out, they have no way of cleansing these debuffs. So let's just go ahead now and turn our attention over to B2. Here comes an AoE, there we go. You might lose Yoda at that point, but it doesn't matter, Yoda did his job. Now obviously the remaining guys can carry this. We just need Padme to get another turn in here, so she can gives us more protection up and heal the team up as well. There we go, and at this point we just hit auto, and that's pretty much it in the bag. Plenty of taunts there, and another way to nuke General Grievous with all that courage we stacked on our General Kenobi. And that's it guys, that's how I got max rewards in today's challenge. Hopefully it was useful and helpful, obviously without using Galactic Legend, how to get this done. To be honest, the trickiest part was the actual Separatist feat, especially if you are doing kind of General Grievous mirror match. You know, those B2s going back and forth is a bit of an RNG fest. But we're trying to, just seems like there's a little bit more control because of the shocks and things like that. Alright guys, thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one, but until then have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you my friends.